What's going on, gamers? Today I'm going to be going over a few of the changes that's happened in the latest patch for Elden Ring. That patch is live now, so if you want to know what changes are, then that's coming up next. Welcome back, all you guys and girls. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon. I'll bring you all the latest and greatest in content, hints, tips, guides and builds, and just some fun gameplay and reviews of upcoming games. But for today, you want to know what's happening in Elden Ring, what buffs, nerfs, what's going on exactly in the game. Well, this is their latest update. After a quick glance, it looks like there's quite a few buffs, however there are a few nerfs that definitely were going to take place at some point, so it may well be that some people, especially the speedrunners and stuff, may well have been expecting this. So here are all the major changes included in the latest update. Additional elements added. Added a function to record an icon and the name of an NPC on the map when you encounter that NPC. This is actually going to be a bit of a blessing. Obviously you can mark them yourself, but this is very helpful. Added a new NPC, and that's Jar Bairn. Added new quest phases for the following NPCs: Dialos, Methalilu and Gatekeeper Gostok. Hopefully I've not butchered any of those names too much, but they do have additional quest chains now, which is quite cool. Added some summonable NPCs in multiple situations, so I'm guessing if there's a bit of gatekeeping that people are having troubles with, then this may make things a little bit easier for people. It's probably early stages and such. Increased the number of patterns of objects players can imitate when using Mimic's Vow. Mimic's Vow seems to be used quite a lot at the moment. It's a lot of fun, especially in PvP before people get in, so it looks like they're having a bit of fun with that. And added some night background music for some open field areas. Next up, we've got a few bug fixes. So, fixed the bug that prevents summoned NPCs from taking damage in some boss battles. Fixed the bug that sometimes prevented the player from obtaining items after boss battles. Fixed a bug that causes dialogue to be skipped when talking to NPCs and using custom key configurations. Fixed another bug that causes the player to freeze when riding. A bug that causes Arcane to scale incorrectly for some weapons. In some situations, the player cannot obtain more than 2 talisman patches. Added talisman patches to Twin made the Husk Shop lineup. This one's quite good. I'd heard a few people suffer from this. This means that now everyone should be able to get to that 4 slot, which is really needed. Fixed the bug that prevented the user from warping to Sites of Grace from the map at the end of the game. Didn't know about that one. That could be an absolute pain. Fixed the bug that prevented the player from moving to the next area after the battle with the Fire Giant. Fixed a bug which causes some weapons to have incorrect scaling after strengthening. Fixed a bug which causes some weapons to not use stat scaling at all. Fixed hang-ups in certain occasions. Fixed a bug where incorrectly displayed multiplayer area boundaries when playing online. And fixed a bug that allows players to activate Erdtree Great Shield's weapon skill without absorbing an attack using a special combination of items and incantations. There's definitely going to be a few workarounds in place. I've seen a few of these, and that one was actually quite a lot of fun. Fixed a bug which causes Fire's Deadly Sin incantations to have different effects. Fixed the bug, and this one's a biggie, fixed the bug with the Ash of War Determination and Royal Knight's Resolve, where the damage buff will also apply to other weapons without that skill. This is gonna hit hard for quite some people, as they were getting used to that big old double buff going off on things such as sorcery and that. Now that's pretty much out the window. Adjusted the visual effects of Unseen Form Spell. Deleted the Ragged Armor set from the game, which was mistakenly obtainable in a previous patch. Fixed a bug that causes some hostile NPCs to drop Fur Calling Finger Remedy. Fixed a bug that causes incorrect sound effects to play in some situations. Fixed a bug which causes visual animations and hitboxes to not be displayed correctly on some maps. Fixed bugs which cause incorrect visual and behaviour for some enemies. Fixed a bug that causes incorrect stat parameters for some armour. Text fixes and some other improvements and bugs fixes. Now onto the balance changes, which, like I said, like that previous one with the Knight's Resolve, I'm sure this is going to hurt a little bit. Increased the drop rate of Smithing Stones for some enemies. Added Smithing Stone to some early game shop lineups. Increased Shield's effectiveness. Increased the damage for all offensive cracked pot items. Increased the damage for the following items: Spark, Aromatic and Poison Spray Mist. Increased the effect duration for the following items: Uplifting Aromatic and Iron Jar Aromatic. Increased HP healing for Torrent when using the following items: Roa Raisin and Sweet Raisin and Frozen Raisin. Reduced FP consumption and increased the damage of the following sorceries: Glintstone Comet Shard, Comet and Night Comet. Increased the damage of the following sorceries: Gravity Well, Collapsing Stars and Crystal Barrage. That's needed on a few of those, they were absolutely awful with how much they cost. Decreased FP consumption for the following sorceries: Star Shower, Rock Blaster, Gavel of Harmor, Fountain Rain of Stars, Stars of Ruin, Great Blade Phalanx, wow there's quite a list here, Magic Downpour, Loretta's Great Bow, Loretta's Mastery, Carrion Greatsword and Carrion Piercer, as well as Shard Spiral. That's a whole bunch. They must have definitely made a little error with that and made them cost a little bit too much at the start. Raised projectile speed and range of Great Glintstone Shard. Decreased Ash of War Hoarfrost Stomp damage and increased cast time. That one's going to affect speedrunners massively. Everyone was loving that because of the damage. Now it may not be the go-to one that it was before. Increased Ash of War Bloody Slash's self-inflict damage while slightly lowering the damage and increasing the cast time. Again, it looks like a bit of a nerf there. And decreased weapon skill Sword of Night and Flames damage. That one is going to hurt a lot of people. Everyone was loving that weapon. But it was just so easy to get. I can understand why they've done that, even though it's a bit odd, because they did make it so that everyone could get it straight away anyway. Increased FP consumption and lower duration of Ash of War Barricade Shield. Changed FP consumption timing of Ashen War Prelate Charge. Decreased the damage of spirits summoned when using the item Mimic Tier Ash, and changed the spirit's behaviour pattern. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That one's definitely going to be another nerf. Everyone was loving Mimic, but I think it did definitely verge on the OP side, as some people were going into boss battles and going AFK, coming back and beating them with it. So I can definitely understand where it's coming from, and it looks like they're really trying to put some balances in place early on, where they must have made a bit of a boo-boo with the damage scaling and such. Other enemies and weapon balance changes. So now you can see we're on 1.03. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this. Obviously it looks like there's quite a few buffs and changes to the sorcery. Didn't look like there was much going on with Faith, so I don't know if they'll address that at a later time or if they feel like they've got that a little bit more spot on the sorcery. But definitely some things in there that's going to rile a few feathers. The Hoarfrost Stomp, the Mimic Tier Summon and the Knight's Resolve. I'm sure that's going to upset a few people. But as always, let me know in the comments what you guys and girls think. For all things gaming, for all things Xbox, take care. I'll see you on next time.